A famous quote says, "Health isn't about being perfect, it's about balancing body, mind, and spirit." Today we're going to delve into a topic that is often misunderstood: lupus. Lupus, a word we hear, but do we truly understand what it means? How it turns the lives of those suffering from it upside down. In the next few minutes, we will be embarking on a journey aimed at shedding light on this complex disease. We will be discussing what lupus is, deciphering its severity levels from mild to severe, and the symptoms associated with each. We will uncover how it impacts the lives of those who bear its burden and the importance of early intervention. We will also explore the treatments available to control its symptoms. Remember, knowledge is power, and understanding lupus is the first step towards helping ourselves or someone we care about. Stay tuned as we unravel the answers to these questions and more. So, what exactly is lupus? Let's get into that. Lupus, in the simplest terms, is an autoimmune disease. Now you may ask, what does that mean? Well, let's break it down. The immune system is our body's defense force. Its job is to fight off harmful invaders like bacteria and viruses. But in the case of an autoimmune disease, the immune system gets a bit confused. It starts to see the body's own tissues as foreign invaders and, as a result, launches an attack against them. Imagine a scenario where a city's police force, instead of protecting its citizens, starts to see them as the bad guys and starts working against them. That's pretty much what's happening in the body with lupus. Now, lupus is not picky. It can target various parts of the body, from your skin and joints to your organs. Think of it as a storm that can strike anywhere, causing inflammation and damage in its wake. The tricky thing about lupus is that it's not a one-size-fits-all disease. It's more of a chameleon, changing its appearance and symptoms, making it difficult to diagnose. One person might experience joint pain and fatigue, while another could have skin rashes or kidney problems. It's also a bit of a Jekyll and Hyde, in that it can go quiet, only to flare up again without warning. These flares can be mild or severe and can last for various durations. Just when you think you've got it under control, it can surprise you with a new set of symptoms. Lupus is one of those diseases that keeps you on your toes. It's a constant dance between managing symptoms and trying to maintain a normal life. Let me emphasize this again. Lupus is a complex and unpredictable disease, but don't let that worry you. Knowledge is power, and understanding how lupus works is the first step towards managing it effectively. Now that we have a basic understanding of lupus, let's explore the severity levels and symptoms. Lupus isn't a one-size-fits-all disease. It can range from mild to severe, but what does that mean? Just as everyone is unique, so too is their experience with lupus. Broadly, lupus can be categorized into 3 levels of severity: mild, moderate, and severe. Each has its own set of symptoms, although these can vary widely from person to person. Mild lupus often presents with symptoms that may seem common or non-specific, making it sometimes challenging to diagnose. People may experience fatigue, joint pain, or skin rashes, often after exposure to sunlight. These symptoms might be intermittent, coming and going without any clear pattern. Progressing to moderate lupus, the symptoms become more pronounced and persistent. These might include weight loss, fever, and more severe joint pain. Skin rashes may become more widespread or severe, and individuals might also experience sensitivity to cold, known as Raynaud's phenomenon. When lupus is severe, it can affect major organs like the heart, lungs, kidneys, or brain. Symptoms could include chest pain, shortness of breath, severe fatigue, and cognitive issues like memory loss or confusion. Kidney involvement might lead to swelling in the legs or high blood pressure. It's important to remember that the symptoms of lupus are not exclusive to these categories. One person with mild lupus may experience different symptoms from another person with the same severity level. The disease is highly individualized, and symptoms can also fluctuate over time. What's crucial is that if you or someone you know is experiencing a combination of these symptoms, it's essential to seek medical advice. Lupus is a complex disease that demands a comprehensive approach to diagnosis. Understanding the severity and symptoms of lupus is crucial to identifying it early. Early identification can lead to more effective treatment strategies, potentially lessening the impact of the disease on daily life. It's about giving power back to the individuals living with lupus, allowing them to navigate their health journey with confidence and knowledge. Living with lupus can be challenging, but what impact does it have on a person's life? And is there a cure? Let's delve into these questions. Firstly, the impact of lupus on a person's life can be quite profound. The unpredictable nature of the disease, with periods of illness called flares and periods of remission, can make it hard for people to maintain a regular routine. The disease can affect multiple systems in the body, causing a wide range of symptoms such as joint pain, fatigue, and skin rashes. making even everyday tasks a challenge. The emotional toll of living with a chronic, potentially life-threatening disease can also be significant. Feelings of fear, frustration, and isolation are not uncommon among those living with lupus. It's essential to understand that it's not just the physical symptoms that need managing, but also the emotional and mental health aspects. Now, on to the question of whether there's a cure. Currently, there's no known cure for lupus. However, that doesn't mean it's a hopeless situation. The goal of lupus treatment is to control symptoms, prevent flares, and manage complications. This can be achieved through a combination of medication, lifestyle modifications, and regular medical checkups. Medications can include non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs for joint pain and swelling, anti-malarial drugs for skin and joint issues, corticosteroids to control inflammation, and immunosuppressants to reduce the body's immune response. Remember, each person's treatment plan will be unique to them and will depend on their symptoms and disease severity. Lifestyle modifications can involve regular exercise, a healthy diet, adequate rest, and stress management techniques. Regular medical checkups help in monitoring the disease and adjusting treatment as necessary. What's important to stress is the role of early intervention. Recognizing the symptoms of lupus and seeking medical help early on can lead to a more effective treatment plan and a better quality of life. While lupus can be a difficult journey, early intervention and appropriate treatment can make a significant difference. So, don't lose hope. With the right treatment and care, living with lupus can become more manageable. We've covered a lot today, from what lupus is to its impact and treatment, but our journey in understanding and spreading awareness about lupus doesn't end here. Remember, lupus is an autoimmune disease with varying degrees of severity and a host of symptoms. It's a condition that can significantly impact lives, but with early intervention and appropriate treatment, its symptoms can be managed. Sharing this knowledge is crucial, not just for those battling lupus, but for everyone. By understanding the signs and the seriousness of lupus, we can provide better support to friends, family, or even strangers we might encounter who are dealing with it. Knowledge is power, and in this case, it can be a lifesaver. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Vigor Vault. Give a thumbs up and share this video. Also, leave a comment telling us which tip you found most helpful, or suggest a topic for our next video. Until next time, stay healthy, stay informed.